It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Wow.
Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And tonight, Rudy Gobert, known as the Stifle Tower for his suffocating defense. But Kenny, what about his upside offensively?
Well, he doesn't really need to score or be a go-to scorer to help his team. His activity on both ends of the floor, rim sprints, blocking shot, and defense, that's the best. But he can continue to progress in those other areas.
Well, Kenny, I got to disagree because he's definitely up to...
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And the atmosphere in this building is incredible, and as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it, and now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
Well, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keep everybody engaged.
You put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games. How do you measure to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s, like you said. You kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games, and that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Hill, and it's Augustine in at the center. Cook looking it over. It's tipped. First quarter, just over a minute played, and the pass to Harper. Overnight, Harper's shot's good.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about how to shut down this formidable offense they're facing, and he told me it's all about following the scouting report. He said, look, we've got all this information. Which guys shoot best from what spots in the court. We just have to take that stuff away and make them make adjustments. Kevin, we'll see who handles that best tonight.
Okay, David, nice work. Holding this offense in check will not be a simple job today.
Especially if they're allowed to get off to a quick start. If they get into a rhythm right away, it's almost impossible to get them out of it. This team, they like to attack quickly before the defense gets set. So you have to be ready for that and be fast to get back on every possession.
It's Brand with the drive. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
Good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Brand. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll. Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock. Oh! He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. Brand passes to Augustine. Can't hit from in close. Orlando leading. Here's Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And speaking of Duncan, Steve, there were just so many ways in which he affected winning.
Yeah, the scoring efficiency from Tim Duncan, the interior defense, the defensive rebounding, plus his physical and mental toughness. It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
To the inside, Parker. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Money, covered by Brand. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Thompson.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Brand kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Brand, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Mr. Gobert got a piece of it. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
In the corner, Cook with it. Passes it to Money. Lobbed up there for Love. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Not a big leaper from a standstill position, but Kevin Love got up and got that one.
Spurs trail by 6. Brand outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Here's Money. Again, the Magic score.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And here we go with Cook into the hoop. Here's Money. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. A tremendous job to knock that one down.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coach, or do they go right for the juggle?
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Interconference showdown. You love to see clubs that don't play each other often go head-to-head.
I like it. East versus West. This is a very intriguing matchup.
The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Brand right side. 13 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Here's Knight. Gobert pulls it in.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
To the paint. Kicks to Brand. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And it's Thompson with the jam.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Spurs trail by 12. Here is Brand. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Gobert with the pass to Thorpe overnight. And no good trying to use the glass. But the chance to keep this run going.
Yeah, how about the efficiency? Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow. Agree. I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game. And the fans here, they know it.
San Antonio calls timeout. Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it further out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 4, 5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court. Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
The Spurs making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Brand outside. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Brand's got 6 points.
Oh, such a heel shot there at the floater.
Money passes tonight. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for Money.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
It's good.
That's just too easy. Defensively, you want to prevent Gobert from getting the ball that deep.
Here's Money, covered by Brand. Money, he can't hit that shot. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's Brand. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
And Thompson kicks to Cook. Pass to Money. And there's the feed tonight. Stolen by Brand. Here's Fortson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. To the inside. And Thompson gets it to go. 8 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brand outside. Orlando grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
And then Brand with the tongue.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. It's hauled in by the Magic. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knight kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Burks. Thompson misses. Spurs trail by 14. The pass to Brand. Right wing. Spurs passing it around. Here's Thorpe, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thorpe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
And the shot is good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Money's got 17 now.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And inside. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Money. Grant comes to help, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against San Antonio. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good, so San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trail by 17. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Money passes to Love. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
Good hands by Kevin Love, and he quickly gets the ball up the court.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 45% from the field early. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
For Orlando, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
Well, a guy plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot. He has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Stockton's checked in for the Spurs.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Outside Harper. Stockton kicks to Harper. He feeds it to Augustine. Down low. Here's Stockton. That's it. Augustine with the assist. Stockton's got his first points in this one.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's Money. Of right side. 3-pointer. Cook. Good. Cook's got 5 points so far. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebound.
That's their mindset, and these extra possessions have been converted into a lead.
And San Antonio shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. We've got Kevin Love. Money out there with Cook. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Knight in the 2-3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Fatigue comes into play when games go into overtime, and you saw they just had no gas left in the tank in that loss.
Cook's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Stockton passes to Heel. And Stockton, here we go. Heel can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thompson misses. And here's Stockton. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper against Knight. Inside. Here's Stockton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Outside Harper. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Money. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 25 points for Money.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Stockton kicks to Harper. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Thompson. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Bobbed up there for Love. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dedmon in the high post. Working on Thompson. Spurs passing it around. Good work there as it goes.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Orlando's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
Oh, okay.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here, from outside, off the mark. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot goes down.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Cook. Rebound, San Antonio.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
The Spurs making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Now, here's Dedmon. Tight defense on him. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Connects from three-point range. 30 points for Money.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Pass to Harper. To the wing right side. And he dunks it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
They get it back. Pass to Money for the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Money's got 13 points now in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Fourth, he checked in for Dwayne Dedman. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Rebound Love. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the layup falls. Money's got 35 in the game.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Feeds it to Burks. Here's Gary. Thompson with the rebound. Orlando's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Cook uses the glass to finish the way. Cook's got 9.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Here's Gary. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line.
Steve, I know in calling your games, you were known to be such a smooth athlete. You were graceful with great elan on the floor. Who are some of the smoothest players that you watched today?
I think Kevin Durant, his game, it just doesn't seem like you can speed him up. He plays at his pace, which is an unbelievable pace. I look at even a guy who doesn't dribble as much, Klay Thompson does the same routine coming off screens. You can't really speed him up. I love the way Chris Paul is one of those guys. He's graceful and smooth. Those are some of the guys that stick out for me.
It looks effortless, doesn't it?
Yes.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brand. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
The Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. It's stolen. And they're running. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
And San Antonio shooting the ball at 42%. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Augustine's checked in, and Heald subbed in for Thorpe. Brand right side. They need this one. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Thompson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And embedded alley-oop jam.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Brand outside. Trying to break that ice cold streak, and the basket is good. Brand's got 12 points in the game. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 37 points for Money.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
No good from Brand.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Deflects the pass. A nice shot by Knight.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Lets it go from 14. Brand with another miss.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Well, they are really starting to push it now.
Cook's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Love against Brand to the inside. Here's Augustine. The shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. In the corner, Cook with it. Takes the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Back to Brand. Will it go? Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Magic have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Spurs shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 40 points for money.
He's been unstoppable here, late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
Another steal. Carries it down low. Money's got 42 in the game.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Stockton outside. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post-play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post-play from dominant bigs. I think the post-play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
Here's Money. He's covered by Stockton.
And the offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Another steal. Here's Money, and he slams it one-handed.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Now Stockton, he has 6. Here's the teardrop. That shot misses. And here's the break. And here we go. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Knight's got 9.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
The reason why a number of guys on this roster, they are built for speed. Why not play to your strength?
Ring shot on the way. Again, the Magic score.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And Stockton, here we go. Stolen by Thompson. Floats one. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball's not loose. Here's Money.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin? On the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Cook. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Stockton from outside. No good that time.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Magic running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive.
I have all my teeth.
Probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
He's been one of, if not the hardest worker over the first two quarters. His tenacity has been the difference.
Brand with it. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. They got Harper, and it's Augustine in at the 5, home in the paint. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Hield. Here's Harper. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensively, you caused the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
And Harper no good on that one. To the middle. Here's Money. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Harper. He kicks to Brand. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by the Magic. Thompson's. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here is Cook. Covered by Hield. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Cook. And so Cook nails both of them. Here is Brand. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. From down in the low post, it goes. Brand's got 14 points for the game.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Thompson. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brand outside. Harper against Knight. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Money. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Brand. All alone. He doesn't hit that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Love the pass to Money. Inside, Thompson. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brand. It's hauled in by the Magic. Love's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Money. That's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Here's Augustine. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Shoots it up. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Stripped it away. Here's Money. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
That is to replay. To you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Here's Brand. San Antonio again missing. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For San Antonio, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Brand wide open, he shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Brand's got 17.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Thompson. Augustine grabs the board. Augustine's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Heel. No good from outside. Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Greg is...
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Augustine kicks to Brand. Softly drops in the floater. Brand's got 19 points.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Here's Money. They get it back. And the pass to Cook. Tries again. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Brand in the posts. That one doesn't drop. So Orlando will take it the other way. Out of hand on it. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot. Brand's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Money passes to Love. The putback is no good. Spurs shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Puts it up from 15. No good from Brand. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Money, trying to get open as Thompson. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 60 points for Money.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Not loose. Here's Brand. Orlando grabs the miss. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Kevin Love.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
And the first one drops. Well, the NBA has had 3 referee crews for quite a while. Steve, do you think adding a 4th ref would help in any way?
No, I think it'll get a little bit crowded on the floor. I would love to see, I know they won't go back, I love the 2 referee situation. I look at it right now, referee A calls a call, referee B calls a call. It just feels like referee C has to make the next call or get up far even with the other referees. I would love to see them go back to a 2 referee situation.
Knocked loose, nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right, an absolute pest on the defensive end.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the middle, here's Burks, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And again with the rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Just 5 to shoot. Money. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Money.
And the way that he's been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Spurs making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Money passes to Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Down low. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Here's Money. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that.
White and yellow diamond look like rice and curry. Fergie be so icy like a milk flurry. Hop up out the Porsche, hop up in the Rari. This is in calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. You see my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Hop up out the Porsche, hop up in the Rari. This is in calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi.